It's easy. He sweeps past.
Big slide, but it's through.
Look at Bird go for the outside. Surely he's not going to make that stick.
Van Dorn on pole, Da Costa alongside him, and we go green in Sao Paulo. Down towards turn one, and Van Dorn's got away nicely, and Mitch Evans is coming on the right-hand side of the Jaguar. Evans is trying to get second, away from Antonio Felix Da Costa. Da Costa's got the inside though, holds that second place. They're side by side between Cassidy and Mortara. They make it safely through. It all gets a bit tight towards the back. Oh, and there's contact, and that is Norman Nato. Norman Nato's gone into the back of someone and lost his front wing, but it is Van Dorn who manages to hold the lead. Da Costa is up into second, Evans is third. Disaster for Nato, but Van Dorn has got away well at the head of the field. Bird's on the attack again. His next target is Jake Hughes in the other McLaren, and he's through. Bird into sixth place now and joins that front fight. So we've got two DS Penske's, two Jaguars, and side by side here Gunter's following through, and he goes ahead of Rene Rast, and now Verline's going to try and get Rast as well. Rast is squeezing his compatriot towards the inside, had to get out of the throttle there, did Pascal Verline, and there Gunter's getting repassed as they come up into turn four by Rast. He's almost fed into the wall. Verline goes to the outside, and Mao manages to hold that place for now. Verline also losing positions in there is Sergio Sete Camera, who got up to 14th place, having started a lot further down the order than that.
I've got a lot of energy, but I need to be smart.
Evans saying, I've got a lot of energy, but I need to be smart, and here comes Cassidy for the lead. Nick Cassidy hits the front, and then side-by-side action further back, because that's Gunter on the attack with the second of the McLarens of Rene Rast, and Verline's in the middle of all that, and that needs to be caught out. And he tries to not be caught out as Evans. Verline nearly getting hit there by Dennis. I think he did. I think Dennis went into the back of Verline. The top two in the championship came together. And where has that left Verline? Meanwhile, it's about $1 million for the lead up at the front. Van Dorn in the lead. Second is now Cassidy, and third is now Evans. Around the outside to try and get past the McLarens goes Max Gunter. Might have got ahead of Rene Rast, but not even a half race distance. This is wild. And there is Dennis out. Jake Dennis out of the race. No one wants to be in the lead of this race because you're losing so much energy, but Cassidy now decides he does. Cassidy in the Envision goes to the front of the field. 4 laps remaining in the Sao Paulo E-Prix, and it's 3 for the lead. Nick Cassidy, Mitch Evans, and Sam Bird, and Evans goes to the inside, and Evans takes the lead, does he? Gets it stopped, has a big slide, but it's through, and that allows Bird to join the fight.
Wow, all 3 of them, of course, with identical Jaguar powertrains.
2 more corners to go for Mitch Evans. Cassidy's right there. It's 3 for the lead with 2 turns to go in round 6 of the Formula E World Championship, and Cassidy sends it to the outside, coming into turn 10. It's bold, it's ambitious, and it doesn't come off unless he thinks about it in the final corner. It crossed his mind. He doesn't do it. The checker flag falls. Evans wins in Sao Paulo. Magnificent race, magnificent win for Jaguar.
Yes! Come on! Yes! Yeah!
They've had a tough start to the season, but they're very much back on the top.
All 5 lights are on then, the Sao Paulo E-Prix. It's time for a samba as we go racing and get underway. It's a good start then from Pascal Verline, but look though at Mitch Evans trying to come through on the right-hand side against Stoffel Van Dorn as we head down towards the first corner. Who's going to be last of the late breakers? Verline leads, Van Dorn into second. Third place there is Mitch Evans, just gets ahead of Jean-Eric Verne. Mortara's getting his elbows out, likewise Sam Bird there as well. And Nick Cassidy on the inside of Antonio Felix da Costa through turn 3. Unlike a year ago though here, Dario, all the drivers making it very cleanly through the first couple of corners.
And the biggest problem right now for Pascal Verline, he's too far ahead. He doesn't want to be leading at this point. He wants to try and get back into the pack. Whereas he's side-by-side action as everybody's starting to try and get position. You don't want to be leading, but you don't want to be too far back either. That is not the way to win this race.
Been a good run here so far for Roland, considering where he started, just outside the top 10. He was 11th on the grid. Oh, you can see Dennis there coming under all sorts of pressure here from da Costa.
Guys, I think we need to be looking at Max Gunter. He's up to 10th, and he's really setting some competitive times.
One of the Jaguars in the wall.
That's Nick Cassidy, who's gone into the wall. The wheels are off the wagon, quite literally, down in towards turn 10 we go. And Nick Cassidy in the Jaguar is out of the Sao Paulo E-Prix in dramatic fashion. We saw him in the wars earlier on, and his 3-race podium streak comes to an end. The yellow flag is out. There's debris littered all over the circuit. He just skateboarded straight to the scene of the the accident
Yeah,
there,
you can
didn't
see
he? Look.
smoke's coming off the car before he even goes through that kink at turn 9 there.
That's a horrible feeling.
Oh, and looking for the move there through the outside of the left-hander king. It's going to give him the inside line into 4, and Mitch Evans in the Jaguar takes the lead away. This is exactly the position that he was in 12 months ago. And if you remember, 12 months ago, he finished free practice 2 in 22nd place and went on to take the victory. Where did he finish free practice 2 this morning? 22nd place. Where is he now? He's in the lead.
He's got a tactic.
Sam Bird looking for the outside line through 3. No way through for there. It's going to be all about the exit down this back straight and the run, maybe in towards turn 4 if Bird can invent something.
He's trying.
He's looking for the
Looking
move.
for the switchback, not enough.
He's parking the car on the middle of the corner there, isn't he? Mitch Evans, no way through for Sam Bird at this
Two more
point.
chances, I would say.
Yeah,
Two more chances. Turn 7, turn 10.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Let's see how this is going to play out then. You can see they're pretty even Stevens on energy. Bird just going down to 1%, but Evans not too far adrift. Evans is defending with every ounce of talent that he has got. We're side by side for third in the background as well here with Jake Dennis versus Pascal Wehrlein. Dennis holding firm for now, but who is going to take the win of round 4 of the E-Prix? And look at Bird going for the outside. Surely he's not going to make that stick on Mitch Evans into turn 10. Bird's done it. Absolutely amazing from Sam Bird. He comes around the final corner to win here in Sao Paulo. Sam Bird takes his first victory since 2022. His first for Neon McLaren. Evans in second and Rowland onto the podium on the final lap. That was absolutely amazing. Oh my God!
Just reset if necessary. We're getting ready then. Lights out! Formula E is go with 4-wheel drive traction, and it's Pascal Wehrlein battling away with Oliver Rowland, and Oliver Rowland on the inside for Nissan has got the edge into turn 1. Oliver Rowland leads. Big battle behind Jake Dennis side by side there with Max Günther, and Günther is trying to take that 3rd place. I think he probably has from Jake Dennis.
What's great with the 4-wheel drive is you get so...
There he is.
You can fire yourself out of the corners so quickly, and we see Pascal there taking the lead of the race, because with the 4-wheel drive, as soon as you pick up the throttle, you have massive amounts of acceleration. You can still lift off and save energy at the end of the straight, but you're arriving at the speed where you lift off so much faster.
So Pascal Wehrlein has now retaken the lead, and in fact Da Costa also using the attack mode up into 3rd place, and it looks like he's now going to be able to go past Oliver Rowland. But remember, Rowland himself has kept a lot of energy, the attack mode energy, for later in the race. He used it initially quite late in the race, stayed up front, and now we've got a change for the lead between the 2 Porsches, because Da Costa going down the inside, but Pascal Wehrlein will not give it up. They are racing. This is proper racing, even at this stage in the race, and now actually Ollie Rowland is going for it already. I thought it might be longer, but he's gone for a 6-minute attack.
Oh, Jake Dennis, issue there.
Yeah, that is a problem.
Like a technical issue.
Oh, well, that is a great shame, because he has been running extremely well in this race, Jake Dennis. Red flag.
So this red flag is caused because Jake Dennis had a red car. Now this, for everyone at home, this means that the car is unsafe. Nobody can touch the car. There's an isolation issue, so it's something that, for safety purposes, it's better to red flag the race.
For the 2nd time today in Sao Paulo in Brazil, lights out, we're racing once again, and again it's a good start from Oliver Rowland, I think. Oliver Rowland in the red and white Nissan has definitely got off the line well, and he's going to retake the lead. Yes, he is, from Antonio Felix Da Costa, but Max Günther goes round the outside, and then on the inside, Max Günther moves up into 2nd place, gets past Da Costa, and Da Costa's now going to be under attack from his own teammate, Pascal Wehrlein.
Günther, Da Costa, Evans. Tell you what, Jag could have a 1-2 here if Rowland gets a penalty.
Wow, this is all coming together for Jaguar superbly at the moment. He's got up into what is 3rd. Potentially, it could be 2nd if Rowland does get the penalty.
He's in the podium position, having started dead last in this race.
Incredible. Let's have a look then. This is fascinating. You're on board with Mitch Evans right now. It's a go moment. There's no doubt about it. He's coming up to try and go past his teammate Nick Cassidy. He's got the extra power. It's easy. He sweeps past.
Unbelievable turn of events. Who would have thought that this was going to happen?
From the back of the grid, from last place, Mitch Evans taking the lead. Incredible. It's Nick Cassidy who is dropping back a little bit, and in fact Evans has been able to take a slight advantage by all that battling going on. He managed to pull away another length or 2. Meanwhile, Barnard's gone ahead of Sam Bird. Oh, in the background you can see that Bird on the left of the orange cars, and oh no, contact! Oh,
That's Gunther in the wall there on the exit turn 5.
Oh my God, rolled over.
A big crash there for one of the, I think it was one of the Porsches. I really hope it's okay. I think I saw a car upside down. I did.
Yeah.
You did. Yeah, so we have had one of them go
Line
off.
upside down.
And it is at front. Mitch Evans from Antonio Felix da Costa. And it could well be Wehrlein and Cassidy. Looks like they've had an involvement.
Red flag. Yeah, Cassidy's compromised there, isn't he? His front axle is not, he's not turning the way that he would normally turn, and he's not one for doing anything dirty on the racetrack. So yeah, you can see there the impact on the front left and the front right of his car, and he can't turn.
Here we go, guys. This is the start, the restart of the race, probably the final start with added laps as well. 4 added laps. So we've still got plenty more to play with here. Mitch Evans is the race leader. He's under attack from Antonio Felix da Costa as they come down into the first corner, but it's all pretty straightforward so far. We're coming down into that section where Sam Bird took the win last year. Let's see how this goes.
There could be a big lift here on the last corner like last year.
Barnard had nowhere to go.
Yeah, nowhere to go. Mitch Evans is still there. It looks good for Mitch Evans. Mitch Evans is heading through the final corner, and it looks as though the man who started at the very back wins in Sao Paulo. Remarkable. He started 22nd and last at the original start of this race.
Come on! Yes! Come on! Last to first!
And well done to Taylor Barnard, the youngster, who has ended up with a podium in his first race of the year. Remarkable.
Amazing.